Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kicked their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires thresher maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Once again, Edie's questioning of Shepard leads to herself becoming shaped by Shepard's answers. Right, we're done on this level. Moving down to crew quarters to see who's down there and what they have to say to us.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Oh, thank you. I was heading down there anyway. Hey, Garrus is taking a look at the old wall here. And do we have another name on the list? Yes, we do. Thane Krios is added to the list. It sucks.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Of course. What needs to be done needs to be done.
If they hadn't backed down? Yes. This war is bigger than any one person.
I'll be sure to remember that next time we have a disagreement. Still, I'm glad Ash didn't have to join Caden. Losing one was enough.
Don't worry, guys, I won't be pulling triggers willy-nilly. But as I say, if it needs to be done... What am I doing? Sorry, wrong button. It needs to be done. Okay, so we've got Dr. Chakwas in medical, we have Ashley who is now taking up starboard observation, and Liara is in her usual place. Go check in with Ashley, see if she's settling down. Nice swanky little pad you've got here, eh? You like it? Samara seemed to.
Good to see you.
Yeah, well, not much to say, eh?
May I
Doctor!
speak with you, Commander?
Of course, Dr. C. What is it?
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Bit of a swap there.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Oh, that sounds very useful indeed. Thank you, Doctor. Okay, so we need to get to the Citadel. So a couple more Citadel missions have cropped up. We have the medical supplies. Okay, so broker a trade, and we also have a new one regarding Volus Ambassador. So what we'll do probably is going to involve us going to systems to scan for the objects that we need to find for people on the Citadel. And then once we have a few of them, we'll head back to the Citadel to hand them in, and then carry out those other two Citadel missions.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Right, I think we have some intel upgrades, if I'm not mistaken. Volus Intelligence Archives. Power damage bonus or health bonus? I'll go for health. Audio recording from Councillor Gujia's Senate office.
Thanks for coming by.
Once again, Liara has not much to say to us. In her own time, I suppose. In her own time. Oops. Engineering. Anybody here? Of course, Javik is here as always.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, her death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated.
Bit harsh, but I agree. Shepard himself hates traitors and backstabbers, which is again the reason why he chose not to be secret, be underhanded regarding the genophage cure, like the Delatress wanted us to. It's the lowest of the low. Now, I can't remember which sniper rifle was Garrus's. I was going to upgrade his, but I've kind of forgotten which was it. Was it the M92 Mantis? Seems to ring a bell. But I don't want to spend all this money on it if it's not the right one. And in fact, we have. Do we have any new? What's this? Graal Spike Thrower, the M300 Claymore. We'll upgrade the particle rifle to maximum for our good friend. In fact, I can work out which rifle Garrus uses in a minute. If I go to there... Yeah, it's the... Oh no! It's the M92 Mantis. No. Okay, so if we upgrade the M92 Mantis to its maximum capacity, and one more. There we go, so that'll do Garrus nicely. I'm just going to take a quick look at my armor locker as well, because I did get quite a few new bits and bobs. So we got a helmet first of all. Okay, so let's see what we're going for. We can go for health boost. Go for more melee damage. Melee damage. That's what I've got at the moment. So shield boost, shield regeneration, weapon damage, power damage, and power recharge, health and shield boost sort of together. I think I'll stick with that. Right, we've got the chest plates here. Shield regeneration, power damage, more melee, more weapon damage. Shoulders. More shield boost for less melee damage. Yeah, more shield boost. I don't think we need much of a bonus to melee damage, mainly because a lot of our perks that we've picked in our powers assist melee damage powers, so we don't really need those in our armor upgrades. So you could go for weapon damage, headshot, power recharge time. Probably more useful to us. And legs, power recharge time, less health boost, more ammo. I think power recharge time is definitely probably more beneficial. Shield boost, shield regen, power recharge. That'll do us. Seem to be decent traits for a Vanguard, if you ask me.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Yeah, if you can call it that. Huh.
Hey, Commander. I knew Udina was a dirty bastard, but I never would have guessed he was that rotten. This whole war is loco. I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure, but... what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Fair enough.
Is that it?
Too bad about Tarquin. I was starting to like him.
I thought I wanted to talk. That was not a slight conversation, nothing revolutionary, of course. But then, will you ever get revolutionary from James, bless him? And we're still due another sparring match. Surprised he hasn't already signed up to try to get revenge, seeing as I won the first one. Are you joking? That'll teach me to not miss out anybody when I'm speaking to the whole crew, including the engineers. They sometimes do have something important to say. Adams?
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our ezo capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany. She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions.
Oh, we've heard this.
Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and they'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye, aye.
Yep.
Well done, everyone.
Okay, we heard that last time, but okay, it seems to have taken effect this time. Maybe it was something. Maybe it glitched out a little bit because I actually didn't go to the Citadel to get these EZO things, but I actually got them from my own terminal in the cargo hold. Maybe that sort of didn't quite work out perfectly. But anyway, we've got the war asset now, which is all that matters. Are you joking me now? Admiral Anderson is available in the VidCom? I mean, is this from before, or is this like new stuff? As soon as I've been to the galaxy about 3 times here, and I'm getting distracted every time. As soon as I think, right, it's time to crack up. No, wait a minute, somebody else needs to talk to me. Okay, surely now it's time for me to. Oh, wait a second, somebody else wants a word.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Torians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.